just over the weekend. So PAX currently just today it's wrapping up. But
you're about to talk about what I think you're about to talk about.
Some motherfucking Cyberpunk news. Yes.
Motherfucking Cyberpunk 25-minute trailer.
Yeah, have you watched it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure because I know you're trying to like go media black on it.
Not on that game.
Okay.
I know they've been pretty good about keeping spoilers out.
Yes, so. When I see their stuff, I trust that they're going to, and there's so many options anyways. They're going to give you an example, and then you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Well, and that's what they show. So, did you watch the footage of it?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So they show two completely different routes.
Right. You have the stealth or hacking option, and the more brute force shooting, running at it option. But
I wanted to see more of the hacking because that was one of the things. Finishing Prey, I'm like, that might be one of the worst hacking mini games I've ever played. This side of the plumbing mini game from
BioShock.
From BioShock.
Well, some of those, as simple as they are, it's easier for me to wrap my mind around it and maneuver through it. The more complicated they get, and they did show some of the hacking maneuvers or mechanics in this game. It looks pretty complicated. I imagine it starts simple, but like you're just monitoring a bunch of different stuff. Which is still dope at the same time because it's not easy to hack. You're not just typing on a computer with your trench coat on. So they released it was like a 15-minute in-depth footage. That same narrator was narrating it, and I love that guy. Whatever that voice, I want his voice. Like it's an awesome voice.
Oh, I'd have to hear it again.
It's dope. But they had me at laser hack maneuver thing, whatever. There's like a laser whip. It's like, oh, I want this game now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting. Like. I feel like we're going to have to compare notes and be like, what way are you playing? Like, all right, I'm going to play off this way.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You go this way. We'll see.
I usually like to, and it's maybe like if I think back in the Metal Gear Solid games I've played or Dishonored, I try and go as stealth as I can just to feel like a badass. And then when shit hits the fan, which it always does, then I want to have that thing in my back pocket where I can just mow everyone down or like actually have a fighting chance.
Or, the sides built into your arms.
Oh, right. There's so many cool aspects to this game.
I feel like when I play this, I'm gonna try and do just a brute force,
like a Terminator kind of.
Just a walking fucking tank of death. Speaking of, that's my favorite character in what's that game I'm playing? Astral Chain.
Yeah.
I just unlocked the tank of death, and
it's a character?
as soon as I got him, he has more moves than all my other guys. So I'm just like, fuck it, throw all my points into him. He's all I'm using from here on out.
Nice.
You can wear him.
What?
I was like, okay.
So you can keep your original character and just wear this new thing?
Yeah, on top of him.
Whoa.
And he does like 1,000 punches. Like it's nuts.
Jeez.
Anyway, back to what we're talking about. But I just got him. He's so fucking cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. But, this is.
The more they show, I mean, I can't wait for this. But they showed off, which I found super interesting when I found out what they're doing. But the whole idea of surfing the net and how it's really, there was some kind of cataclysmic event with the internet where it's like partially destroyed or the way you maneuver around it's weird. Yeah. So there's like these blacked out areas, but also going on there is physically taxing. So you have to submerge your body in ice because your body's the processor to go online. Yeah. So just like liquid cooling or something, you have to be in a thing of ice, which is so cool.
Yeah. I think you were telling me that was the theory on it, or maybe it had been confirmed.
Or at least in the lore, people were, that's what happened. And this is a visualized version of that.
That's very cool. I hated the sound effects when she was in the tub because it was so good. I was just like, oh, I'm fucking cold now.
Or she's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then seeing the net, it's like partially, it's like a Matrix, where you have stuff flying at you, but it's still distorted and weird.
Yeah.
And
Matrix with a hole in it.
Right. And there's this weird, like, not dark web, but there's like some kind of barrier, but I think there's AI on the other side of it. There's some kind of link to AI that's restricted.
Yeah, there was some sort of alt version of dark web. Yeah. Which is interesting. I feel like that would be one of the things that was probably predicted in the old Cyberpunk.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
I still, even as a kid, thinking of that, like, who would think that would be a thing?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they showed quite a bit of gameplay off and just these different paths you can take. They showed some more footage of driving around, so like using your bike, and then the fact that some of the cities or areas in the actual, is it Night City? Some of the areas are super dangerous where you can't just walk in, so you need to have a vehicle. So you want to actually make sure you have a way to quickly move past.
I think the one thing that was kind of too bad from it, so people who had seen the E3 footage and watched this basically said they just cut out a lot of the like traveling to or in between stuff.
Yeah.
And I still would have liked to have seen that. It was really cool with the last trailer, seeing all that crazy shit.
Right.
And just getting to look around and appreciate the world. And this was a lot more fast paced. So it'd be nice if they released that too. I don't think they will.
No, maybe. I mean, eventually, like stuff like the Witcher and other huge games like this, where they eventually, like IGN or other players or other people on YouTube will do a walkthrough, like an actual, like, just here, I'm going at my own pace and I'm just walking through the entire map to show you how vast it is. But I don't know if they'll do something like that. Yeah. But yeah, there was some drama just like the other day with the fact that they announced that none of the cutscenes are going to be in third person. Everything's in first person now. Okay. So like you'll experience the cutscenes in first person. Whenever for these trailers, they'll pop out and show the characters, your character. So you'll stay in first person for most everything as far as the game goes.
It can be done well as long as your character has a different voice. Like The Darkness did that. I can think of another couple of games where you're in first person. So as long as your voice is distinct, then you can pull that off. Now,
does that degrade anything with you putting time and effort into the way your character looks that you don't get to actually see them?
I don't give a shit.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, clearly you get to see him because they showed like in the last that scene where like the main character you're playing, she has sex with that dude, and then she just like kicks him out, and then so clearly you're gonna see him.
You're gonna see it, and when you go into whatever kind of menu to customize stuff, you're gonna see your actual build and what it looks like. And, yeah. But I did like how there's these weird classes. Like, there's like this community of Haitians that has stayed there for. Or they were like. They had to travel there for whatever, like economic or like environmental issue they had in Haiti, and so they just kind of wreck shit and rule this part of this world too. And like, there's cultural stuff mixed in with the sci-fi. I really like that. And you have these other juiced up dudes who are just like roided up and just love technology at the same time too, and they're just working out the whole time.
Yeah, that was interesting. Very distinct. I thought it was interesting. Something they mentioned is. You don't have a set class, which in the tabletop there were classes.
Gotcha.
You have to pick one, so it's very interesting taking that aspect away. I don't necessarily see as a bad thing. I do kind of prefer having some sort of jump off point. But you know, the Elder Scrolls games do just fine. My character in Fallout felt super unique to me, even though it probably wasn't.
I do like that more and more now where it's, I want to kind of dissolve those being stuck in a lane and kind of letting you jump back and forth and really just, I like that ability. I want to pull that on this build and not being stuck, in one path.
But that is more of a American sort of mentality as sort of that stuff goes.
Gotcha.
Which, that being said, this isn't an American developer, but
they're
the same mindset.
That's true, because they're technically like Swedish or from Norway. They're one of those blonde, blue-eyed, no sunlight countries. But I think this game is very much, it has a kind of like American slant to it. At least it perceives to be that way. But
Finland. I know there was.
I want to say Finland, something like that.
Somebody put like a flag or put a post. In front of their embassy that said,
really?
Like, thank you for The Witcher, and they tweeted it. They're like, you're welcome.
That's dope. That was awesome.
Glad you liked it.
Right. So I mean, I'm more and more pumped for this game. It's coming out fairly soon. I mean, we do got some time to wait, but it's April 16th. So I'm also more and more interested in Stadia and playing this on Stadia, and I'll wait till the reviews come out and the kind of performance benchmarks come out, but I do want to see how Stadia can handle this game. But
something I before we move on, I thought was really interesting about the trailers. They mentioned that Keanu Reeves' character can either be your friend or your enemy.
Interesting. So that's depending on the path you take or the decisions you make, I wonder?
I guess. But how fascinating is that?
Yeah, and I like that they've revealed more that he's not really. Initially when they showed him off at E3, it's like, okay, he's just like he's a player in the game or he's a dude in the game, but really he's almost like a background, just voice in your head, like he's an AI that's a part of you and comes in and out of gameplay. But that's a great way to use him. But I mean, this game, I don't know if it can live up to its own hype, but it's not like they're showing you stuff and we're filling in the gaps. They're showing you everything and we're seeing the end result and going, okay, we can actually like visualize what you can do. And it's not like they're just promising stuff. They're going, hey, here's what you can do.
Yeah. So as long as I get my forearm size, I'm good.
Yeah. I want my laser whip thing and My
That's gonna be too fun.
tub of ice.
Do my drugs so I can. What was it, like auto aim with the bullets and shit? They were.
Oh right, that might have been either it was a drug or a thing in your gun where like the paths will take, like the bullets will go back to the person.
Yeah, there was some weird. There was some cool stuff. I almost want to go back and watch the last trailer.
Yep.
That stuff.
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Cool.